We're having two very different discussions. Let me clarify. I just want to clarify. If I'm asking you for clarification,
Yeah.
it feels like he didn't argue that is exactly what happens. In fact, he's very beginning of his premise is that is exactly how they are. The only difference is if you want access to our things and toys and blah 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 blah, then there is a way we
But that's
prefer
not,
to be.
yeah, that's not how the original series goes. They will offer
The
people.
original series, I don't think we're sitting here. Were they were bringing the medical supplies, but they weren't setting up wholesale civilizations with
Okay,
replicators and the whole nine yards.
if think about this in Star Trek Five or Star Trek Four, I mean, the McCoy gets cuts loose in a 20th century hospital for 10 minutes and revolutionizes medicine, right?
Sure.
So imagine something, because just because they don't have replicators doesn't mean what they're offering isn't game changing to a planet that doesn't have that technology.
Of
And
course
so
not, because the Federation needs their resources. That makes sense. Of course, you're right. I'll concede that for
right.
you.
And so so I think that it changed in next gen for sure. But of course in next gen we have planets with rape gangs. We just kicked them out of the Federation apparently. And
It means
then
what exactly? Starships go around them.
but
It's
even though,
like
yeah, even though that planet was a Federation colony, go figure. Uh, but in the original series, each planet it was said over and over and over throughout the original series. Each planet was allowed to self-govern however they felt was appropriate for them. And that's why McCoy and Spock had the big old debate about it in the Apple, because McCoy was saying that these people were stagnant and being controlled by a machine, and Spock was arguing that they're happy and healthy and they have the right to choose their way of life. And so that is a major topic in the original series,